Hey everyone, Waddler-D. We're back for a new Let's Play of a game that we've kind of already started on, but this is going to be different. This is Dark Star Edition, technically for the N64. And here's what I'm going to do to kind of apologize for the bungling of Master Quest Jr. I'm going to compare this to Master Quest Jr. and to, in some cases, to the original game, because to be honest, I want to try to give you guys a good concept and understanding of what you might expect when you play this as opposed to playing the original. And to make it easy on yourselves, I highly recommend that you take some time to play the original yourself, because if you were to decide, hey, let me try to jump right into this, you're going to find yourself being very, very overwhelmed in a matter of moments, because I can tell you that after playing up to Chapter 5 of this, it's not easy. Same with Master Quest Jr., but I honestly feel that this is a tad bit harder than Master Quest Jr. for a couple reasons, and I think I won't tell you but show you those couple of reasons, because the game really has it out for you in some respects. I mean, you haven't even seen why they're calling it Dark Star Edition anyway. That's where the fun stuff comes in, but instead of yakking my mouth off, I think it would be a great time just to tell you that we're in for a treat, because all the differences that they're going to throw at you are vast compared to Master Quest Jr. and the original by leaps and bounds. You'll see just in a moment. Now, before I begin talking about Paper Mario Dark Star Edition, I think it would be important to kind of discuss Mario RPGs and why they're some of my favorite games out there. Sup, Carry? Thanks for the mail. One thing I really do enjoy about these games is just how they throw one of my favorite video game characters in a situation that he's usually not expected to be in, like an RPG style setting with Mario at the helm. Didn't really believe that would ever happen, and then Super Mario RPG came along, and then Nintendo was like, you know what, let's do our own RPG for Mario, and then this is where we got Paper Mario. It's more simplistic, smaller numbers, but somehow has some depth in its strategy that makes it kind of charming, and not to mention intelligent systems humor at the helm, and I gotta say, they did a fantastic job making that leap to take it away from Square and put it in their own hands. And one thing I've always wanted to do is try to find some way to challenge myself in Paper Mario, because it was really easy to do in Super Mario RPG. Like, for example, not having any armor equipped. That was a big change. But here it was more of like, okay, what the heck do I do? Do I just have a low-level run? I don't like doing those. Then I found out about these frickin' modifications, and I gotta say, ever since touching them, I've been playing a whole lot of Paper Mario. And I just absolutely adore what the modding community has done for this game. But before we get too far into this, let's talk about the fact that Luigi still has his 0 SP challenge from Master Quest Jr., and you can definitely take it if you want, but there is multiple challenges as he's making you aware, which I'm glad that he does. And it's still the same challenge here, but you see that Yoshi, that black Yoshi sitting in the background over there? He has a particularly different challenge that's equally as interesting, but certainly a different vibe, as you're going to find out here very shortly. Oh, is that true? Is there a catch with this thing? Oh god, unlimited money. No drawbacks. Oh boy. You know how that works. That sounds like scam talk to me, Yoshi. It might. No thank you, Yoshi. That sounds like a death wish. But it does sound like a very interesting challenge to partake if you're not interested in the whole 0 SP challenge. Considering we've done this party at least 2 videos already, I'm really not going to be interested in talking to any of these people. I mean, we've already seen them at least twice. And to be fair, I think it would be best just to get to the good stuff, because honestly, I really, really enjoy what they've done with this, and I am more excited about showing that off as opposed to dragging you guys through the story. But I will kind of have those moments where, yeah, here you go, here's the storyline. But if you guys want me to ever do anything like speeding up or just skip it entirely, please let me know. That's what the whole point of the comments page is, because I would like to know how best for me to present this to you. And if you feel like the story is not that all important, just let me know. But for now, this part might be interesting. So let's get to that point where things really start to change. And let me tell you, they get crazy. They get really, really crazy. And I'm telling you this from a post-commentary perspective, because I have not seen any of this when I first recorded this. This is all new to me, because you know that cake guy, you know, Mr. Magic Cake? Yeah, I took the offer and I was like, okay, yeah, let's get started. Only to realize, oh, this is totally different. Well, I should have known. Because I learned, it's one thing to learn about that now, it's another thing to learn about some of the changes after the fact, when they had that meanwhile scene that would come up after the first little prologue bit. And I never understand why Mario's raising his hands up in the air. Is he like anticipating for something to fall in his hands for him to like just grab onto? Don't know, but it seems to be a pretty good strategy because he kept the ceiling from falling on him. Good job, Mario. But I gotta give Bowser props every time in this cutscene. The fact that he actually establishes his threatening persona again. Like, he's actually a menace when he wants to be. And look at him. He looks freaking absolutely different here. Does this look familiar to you at all, guys? Have you seen this color scheme before? Because if you have, you might have an understanding of what Bowser might have been up to. And I gotta say, I like the whole blue Bowser thing, because it does remind me of a certain other case. Remember, say for instance, I don't know, Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 2, The Lost Levels? Of course, Mario's gonna be like, oh dude, no, get off the princess, I'm here, you're gonna have to deal with me, as always. So how am I hyping up this battle exactly? Why is this so different from before? Well, besides from the color scheme, Bowser has some very interesting new tricks to show off, and I think that's going to be just the whole point of this battle and why we're even going through this cutscene again. Well, let's start this massacre. Peach, I'm so sorry, but we already know the future. One thing I can say is I really like that heads-up display. The thing that kind of caught my eye the most is, you see that fire flower? That's the number of items that you have in store at the time. So, makes me wonder what they have, why they give you that information. Oh my god. Bowser, did you just literally shrug off my crap? Hello? Holy shit! Okay. Well, this is an interesting ride. Bowser just literally just decided to say, you know what, fuck the Star Rod, I can kick your ass without it. And we are kind of fucked, aren't we? There's one thing I really like about this mod and what the modders did. I like how they're not trying to waste your time. They're like, you know what, we've seen this before, here, have something much different. Please don't do like 20 damage. 21! Okay. And Bowser's still fucking buffing in the background. Okay, so wow, Bowser's like, you know what I don't need? So, well, you're cheating, bud. So Bowser has just freaking decided to, yeah, with the powers of the Star Rod and the Dark Star combined. So here's where the Dark Star thing comes along. Mario is absolutely fucked at the moment. Like, there's not a whole lot this poor man can do other than get sent out into the open air, plummeting straight down to his potential death. It's a damn shame, man. Mario just was outclassed. But it's a good thing to talk about this now, because the Dark Star Edition does a whole lot of difference, and I love seeing the nice changes, because I totally skipped that cutscene thinking it was going to be the same ride. Hell no. This is Dark Star Edition, guys. And we're in for a treat. Prologue, a plea from the stars. Man, I wonder how many people felt like this after playing Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. I know I was like, yep, I'm done with Mario for a while. But thankfully, these Star Spirits are far from that, because if we didn't have these Star Spirits, Mario would probably not have done anything else other than lay in that grassy opening in the forest. And it just kind of brings the heaviness of this whole situation that Bowser actually is stepping it up to a point where that whole alliance that he may have had back in a previous game, you can throw that also out the window, because, yeah, Bowser is a massive threat. He is not a joke to be taken lightly, and that's something I've always seen Nintendo do with Bowser. There'd be moments where you think Bowser's just starting to lighten up, and then he might turn a leaf like DDD did after the first game. No, Bowser is Bowser. He is going to always be a dick, and he is always going to find some way to try to best his rival. And this is certainly a humongous step, because I honestly didn't think Bowser had it in him to not only take one of the most powerful items in the Mario, like, world, but also to take advantage of, hey, I've gone to frickin' Peach's castle and stole it before. I can do it again, except lift it up in the sky on my frickin' flying castle. That's gotta be a very impressive take, honestly. I know when I saw that for the first time, I was like, damn, Bowser's not playing around. Probably not in that manner, because I was like 20 years younger. But it was pretty damn impressive. This game pushes the N64 to its limits, and to see some people mod this to make it even more impressive, that's saying a whole different thing, to be honest. But we can't forget about the lovely characters we get introduced to, and how L-Star is just having a nice little conversation through his psychic hotline, say, hey, Mario, you should get the hell up. By the way, this is your alarm that you set. So, hopefully Mario will get out of his coma and we can get our game all started here. I mean, he probably will, but it's taking a little bit of time. One question I'm going to ask you all, what is your favorite Paper Mario game and why? And also, name your least favorite Paper Mario game and also explain why, because there is certainly a history to talk about with the Paper Mario series, where there were the good times, and then there were the questionable times, and then there was just that one bad time that a lot of people agree with. I don't know what to say with it, but for those that like that one particular game, all the power to you, because I don't know if I want to play as the moment. So if you can possibly convince me to do so, I'll gladly take you up on your word. But for right now, Toad is going to be giving us the nice spiel of our situation where Mario is basically in a village of Goombas. I mean, we did see some nice, lovely lady with a bow attached to her head. Sadly not Goombella, but still pretty cool. Not to mention, this entire family is also pretty damn cool, I'm not gonna lie. They're rather fun characters to get introduced to on your adventure for the first time, and the fact that they're all Goombas, save for this Toad, that's an interesting take. Like, most of the time, Goombas usually get associated with dumb, stupid enemies that I can flatten in one jump. Maybe not always the case, so this might change perspective of some people that are veterans of the platformer series, and maybe take it for a different way. Alright, so differences that I did not address from the original. Here's one thing that I overlooked in the original. You would actually have a pathway here in Master Quest Jr., but I never Wow. Okay, well, I got an item. Didn't expect to find it so damn soon, but there we go. We can find a nice shooting star right in the first area of the game. So here's my question to ask. Why are these Goombas friendly and totally different from the ones we're usually used to? Like, what motivates them to be dressing up like they are, having different teeth is another thing. Are they just something that, like an evolution of the Goomba? Or is it just they choose to decide to be an outcast of the outcasts? It's kind of a weird concept, but I do appreciate the fact that this lovely old lady here helped Mario from a fate worse than death. And that looks a lot different than usual. And I think the game actually, or the mod actually tells you about this, but they still work the same way. So I'm guessing the only reason why they're doing this is because it kind of differentiates the boxes from one another. But it could conceal them sometimes, if it could feel like. I mean, they don't have this rainbowy look. And here, Goompapa. Goompapa is my favorite Goomba of this family. The fact that he has this freaking gorgeous mustache that he somehow maintains without having any arms or hands, that's incredible, because I know I have to shave my freaking everything off my face every 2 days, and here he is just basically showing Mario up in some respects, because that mustache is absolutely dapper. But the least favorite, or the one that makes me question life a little bit, is Goomba. And Goomba is a friendly lady, and for some reason here, she's not selling me mushrooms. So there was definitely another difference to note from Master Quest Jr. This comment is the one that scares the living hell out of me. Like, you do realize Mario's not the same species as you, lady. Gonna walk very far away from that tree, is all I'm gonna say. But Goomba, on the other hand, he's kind of cool. I like him. He's kind of has this cranky Kong kind of aspect, except not a douchebag about it. But, I mean, he does seem to have some sort of cranky-esque-ness to him, if that makes any sense. So let's just walk away from the Goomba and... Oh, what's up? Oh, thank God. I don't know how your father does it. Not only does he keep the mustache trim, but he knows how to fix gates without freaking hands or arms. You are a legend, sir. Thank you for making this gate possible to pass through so I can get the hell out of here. Wow, this seems almost too easy. I mean, we can just get the hell out of here and say goodbye to this whole adventure part. And thanks, lady. Thank you. Aw, shit. I know that laugh anywhere. Hey, Kammy. How incredibly drab you look there. Yeah, instincts were incredibly right, and unfortunately, I'm incredibly screwed right now, because you might still be buffed yourself. Yeah, I guess so. Weird flying thing? Are you talking about the broom or the entire person on the broom? I find that hilarious. So while I question where the hell Kammy is, I have a question to ask you guys. Who talks trash better, Kammy or Kammy? I'm honestly kind of split, because I feel like Kammy does have some pretty big zingers. But Kammy was talking some serious trash back in the old days, supposedly. And she just dropped a rock right in front of me. What a douche. Your world is ours now? That's different. Alright, Kammy, I'll see you later. Make sure to jump on your ass next time I see you. Oh, crap. You're incredibly infuriated right now. I am so sorry. Kammy likes to be a freaking, douchebag lady. And Mario's usually the target of this. So, can you forgive her, Mario at least? I mean, I'll be sure to pay her back for you. And aren't you on the same page? I mean, Mario's getting basically harassed by one of Bowser's minions. Of course Princess Peach is in trouble. But yeah, Mario's got to do the deed again. How many times has it been, guys? It's probably been at least like 10, 20, 50. I'm pretty sure he's had 100 games by now. But Big Hammer sounds like a good equalizer in this whole situation, because Mario's feet's not going to do a whole lot for us. And we are going to avoid the lady altogether. Yep. Oh no, why am I... Okay, good, you're not thinking about those things anymore.
Oh!
I honestly don't know why Mario gets so worked up when he can do something like paper shoot his way down. I mean, that would help my fear fights if I could turn into just a slice of paper. How the hell did you live from that? I mean, that's... The frickin' veranda's a derelict up there, and you fell? Where did you fall? The tree? Yeah, I did the gag too. Thank God we're both okay, but where did you throw the hammer? Better question, how the hell did Kammy knew that we're gonna fall in this freaking forest and have this block pretty much positioned perfectly in our path? Well, looks like we got some Mario World problems here right now, so can we just find this damn hammer so we can get the hell out of here? You know what I'm gonna really blame, though? Invisible freaking walls. We could jump over this fence, but unfortunately, Mario's just too afraid to get himself spiked on the freaking posts, so let's do some exploring. Well, time for some Goomba wisdom, in that he's gonna tell us exactly what we need to do in terms of searching things and exploring the overworld and all that good stuff. And money, please, please, please pick up shake every bush you see and hit every tree you find. Because money is kind of tight in this game. Like, I cannot tell you how many times I would be at a shop and I'm like, oh my god, I'm incredibly poor right now. So make sure to grab every coin you see, and don't look back. Oh, speaking of, we found the damn hammer. Thank God we don't have to beat up some hammer pro to get it. And of course it does what you expect it to do. I mean, the game just told us this, man. You don't need to repeat it. I mean, I understand that you're telling the player what to do, but let the player figure it out, please. So anyway, we got ourselves a hammer. We can beat the living hell out of trees now, so I'm pretty sure Mother Nature is going to be pissed at us eventually. Not to mention whoever put these bricks together to form blocks. I may as well save at the moment, but you never know what we could run into in the future. It's probably boss. But nevertheless, let's get our asses a move on. Let's just make sure we haven't missed anything. Old man, you need to stay behind me. Dude, Mario has the weapon. Oh my god, this is what I'm talking about. You get in front of Mario, and then some frickin' douchebag by the name of Junior Troopa shows up, talks about his playground, and now he's basically been using it for bully training. So, wow, that's... You've got some lips, son. We're gonna have to straighten it all up. So, Junior Troopa is going to be reoccurring douchebag guy for the rest of the game, and he is pretty much the anti-Mario, for sure. Don't take any lip. Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna smack the hell out of him. With my hammer, my shiny, new hammer. Good, still does 2 damage. Yep. Oh, okay. So that does pretty much 1 whole damage, not too threatening. Let's keep smashing him upside the face. Uh-oh. Just getting warmed up. Okay, now you're starting to jump on me twice? Okay, that's good. That's good. You're ramping it up. Did they actually buff the hell out of Junior Troopa? Uh-oh. Oh no. I'm not liking this. Oh my god, that actually put me to danger? Holy shit. let's do some math here. 1, 3. And if he hit me through... He could kill me, technically. He could really close to be killing me if I were to miss any of these. Wow, good job, game. Way to make Junior Koopa not the tutorial boss. Thank you. So, here's a good showcase of what this game can throw at you. Bosses are no joke. Even the very first one that you can kick around. You were winning, but unfortunately, I know this thing called time hits, buddy. Take care. Uh-oh. You know what? I'm actually scared of him now. Like, that much damage this early in the game? Yikes. Absolute yikes. So, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna save our game and stop here for now. And next time we're gonna explore just the amount of changes that is gonna get thrown our way in Dark Star Edition. So thanks for watching, have a great day, and adios.